Welcome to the Michigan Golfer Show. Join us each week as we explore the people, the places, and the events that shape our great game.
We're here at the 2004 Ryder Cup at Oakland Hills Country Club in Detroit. We're with one of the stars from previous Ryder Cups, Tony Jacklin. How are you today?
I'm well, thank you, Vanessa. I hope you are.
Yes, I'm very well, thank you. Tony has started to build what will be one of the most famous golf courses down in Florida called the Concession. This golf course's name has been based off one of the most famous points in Ryder Cup history. Can you tell us a bit about that, please?
Well, for those old enough to remember, back in 1969 when the Ryder Cup matches were at Royal Birkdale in England, Jack Nicklaus and I came to the 18th hole on the final day, all square with the matches all square. The outcome depended on the result of our match, and we both managed to hit the last green in two, and I putted up to 2 feet from the hole. Jack ultimately two-putted, holed a 4.5 footer for a second putt, and when he picked his ball out of the hole, he picked my marker up, thereby conceding my 2-foot putt for the half, and that was the first half in Ryder Cup history. Of course, it was a wonderful sporting gesture, something certainly I'll never forget. And all these years later, an opportunity arose down in southern Florida, and we're now building a golf course to commemorate the moment. And I think that might be a first. I don't believe there's ever been a golf course built memorializing a moment, and well, I thought the moment was very worthy of it. It was a great gesture on Jack's behalf.
Absolutely. And now with this, are you going to be taking any holes from that famous course in England to put into your course, or is it going to be totally different?
Well, it'll be different. I mean, Florida, it's old Florida. We've got lots of lovely oak trees, pine trees, some palmettos, but it's a long way from what Royal Birkdale, which is a links course, looks like. No, I think it's more about memorializing the moment. We've done the routing. The routing's all set. We start construction a couple of months from now, this winter, and we're just going to make it as good as it can be. I mean, using all our powers, we're going to do it together. We're committed to making it as good as it can be, championship standard.
And do you think that your ultimate goal from this will be one day to host the Ryder Cup itself?
Certainly, I've already spoken with the PGA of America on that score. Definitely we'll be looking to host PGA events there. To get the Ryder Cup there, ultimately, we would have to wait till 2020, and we may both be pushing daisies up by then ourselves. We're going to put in for the Ryder Cup, and certainly it'll be of that standard. The golf course will have no home sites around it, surrounding it, a core golf course. In fact, there'll just be 2 homes visible from the golf course, and one's Jack's and one's going to be mine. So, but apart from that, there's 250 homes within the complex, but not on the course. So it's going to be a very high-end, special development. The history of the Ryder Cup will be depicted throughout the clubhouse. There's going to be 2 clubhouses there. One will be for sports, the tennis, the swimming, and keep fit and all the rest of it. And the main clubhouse, which is in the middle of the concession itself, will be dedicated to Ryder Cup history, some of those wonderful moments of camaraderie that anybody that's played in Ryder Cup enjoys.
Brilliant. And do you think that you will get many people come through just looking at the mementos that you'll be posting up on the walls from the Ryder Cup?
Well, I mean, we hope that people will travel from far and wide to come and play the golf course. I mean, our objective is to make it, as I said, very special. We just want it to reflect what I believe is one of the great moments of sportsmanship there's ever been.
And maybe you could just answer for me, when the players go out and play in their regular PGA tournaments and, all over the world, in Europe also, at the back of their minds, are they out there trying to fight for a spot on the Ryder Cup? Do you think that that's part of what's in the back of their minds, or is that something that just comes closer to the time?
No, I think they've all, anybody that hasn't experienced it wants to. You know, the buzz, you know, for the last 20 years now, it's an experience that's unique in golf to be in this event. And I've heard players both from Europe and America, both say, occasionally I remember, it's not long ago, since Tiger and I think it was David Duval sort of expressed a little indifference towards getting in the team. You know, they were a little indifferent about it, but having experienced the first one, they also got the message. You know, they knew what it was like, and since then they're passionate, and I think most of the players that get into the team become passionate about it. It's become very special, and you know, and it's great. I mean, Samuel Ryder gave the trophy, which at the end of the day is just a symbol, but he gave the trophy to promote goodwill between two nations. And, you know, it's up to the players, obviously, to keep all that into perspective. Not always easy with the hype that goes on through the media these days. But the players look forward to it. There's no feeling like it. When your name's announced on that first tee and your legs turn to jelly, and I can assure you they do, it's something extraordinary.
Okay, and obviously you're taking that great moment in history with you down to your course, the Concession in Florida.
We're very proud of that, and you know, as I say, as much as we can, I want it to reflect for all time, you know, long after Jack and I are no more, what it meant to us.
And I'm sure it will. So thank you very much for your time. And this is Vanessa Bell with the Michigan Golfer Television Show.